go. Hey there, friendlies. Welcome to the 23rd of April episode of the Beer Blades and Bushcraft Livestream. I'm in the dark again. Maybe I'll just turn on a light in the background. Maybe I'll just knock an axe down on the ground. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. Danger of always having an axe near the desk, so that, if I'm working, tack, and I want to look at something beautiful, I can just hold it up. The danger of that is that on occasion you do kind of knock it down. Got a beer waiting for when there's more than one person online. Hey, Rob, how's it going? I'm gonna start that again. I think there's only a couple of us on right now. This t-shirt is like, boom! This whole bright thing. Is that mitigating things at all? No, not at all. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, some updates are ready to install. Let's not do that right now. That'd be funny, right? Yeah, so do you have a drink tonight, Mr. Rob? I do believe this chair is starting to go on me. Oh well. So, how was everybody's Easter? By which I mean all two of you. Man, this is bright. What if I'm not liking that? Sorry, guys. Hey, LT, how's it going? Got a drink on you tonight? Just boom, 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 boom. You have no sound, Sesh? What the hell? What's going on with that? Dr. Sharp went on an Easter beer hunt. That must have been something else, eh? That sounds cool. Where was that? Was it like being run by a brewery or something? Man, I am bright tonight. Don't like it. There's nothing I can do about it this week. Sorry, guys. I'll wear like black. I'll wear black next time or something. I figured I would represent my buddy LT with one of his t-shirts. Pew! Oh, wow, that is so... Sorry, guys. Oh, well. Outdoor, are you drinking something tonight? Hey, look, I just got a notice. Unlike everyone else I know. Come on, focus. Oh, there goes the screen. Anyways, I just got the notice that the Beer Blades and Bushcraft live stream is on, so I guess at your friend's farm. Nice. Louis just sent... Nope, that's not you. Who is that? That's LT. Sent me. He's having the... Let me see. Granville English Bay Pale Ale. Come on, focus. Do me a favor, will you? Jesus. Jesus. Savior Christ. Oh, well. That's just going to have to be as good as it gets. Nice, Serge. What did you do to get the sound back? Did you plug in your... That was weird. So, I don't know. How was everyone's holiday aside from Dr. Sharp doing a beer hunt? Man, I wish I'd thought of that idea. I had a pretty innocuous weekend. I got to do a video. The girls were up at the lake with my mother-in-law for 4 days. I was back and forth. Had some stuff to do here. Rob came over. We did some building. Can't wait to show you guys that. And then it was sort of, flood watch on Sunday because the lake was coming up and up and up. And I would show you guys some pictures, but what's the point? It's not going to focus, But yeah, it's like some of her neighbors were like, water house kind of thing. They were getting back and forth in a canoe. So you know, I don't know. I shot some vid. I'll probably put it up next week for Sunday. Bad case of poison ivy from logging. Man, poison ivy is the worst outdoor. Sorry to hear it, man. Outdoor got a notification. Nice. Yeah. Maybe YouTube is learning how to do its business. I don't know. Oh, you think you're going to order a custom knife? All right. Do you know who you're going to get that from? Now, you think you're going to, like, are you going for a big dollar custom knife, or do you know a guy who's getting into knife making? Ashwini on Bushcraft USA. I don't know that dude. Hold on, just taking a look here because LT sent me some pictures of his take on my ridgeline design. It doesn't look that different though. It looks more complicated. Tie ridgeline with a half hitch on the hoop, on the loop. Yeah, that could work too. 4-inch flat grind, 8670 steel. You got any pictures of what he does? Pictures to share with the guys? See what kind of style it is. Is it like just a Woodlore clone kind of thing? Or hey, speaking of which, I got me some 01. Robin set me up with a half a chunk of 01. So if I can ever get some time, I'll try making a little knife of my own. All right, Outdoor. See you soon. Looking forward to someday being able to get at that. Aside from that, I'm just sort of getting back into the swing of not being away from work. There's poison ivy around. I mean, it's not at this time of year, but man, I'll tell you what, you can really do yourself in poison ivy wise if you're not careful, even around here. So you want to see the beer I got? This is another Bose Wild Oats series. Oh, for God's sake, Simo. The grumpiest of all time. It's an Urbach, which I don't know much about. Again, I think it's a 600 mil. Oof, it's a 7% strong beer. I didn't notice that. Ingredients: local spring water. Again, not local to where I live. Organic barley malts, organic hops, brewer's yeast. And it's got like a goat. Come on, focus. Jeez. Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. Grumpiest of all time. Shall we see? I was wondering, Simo, about you logging. I was like, well, no, what? Logging? Nice color. Now, granted, it's dark as a cave down here, so that the camera doesn't get blown out, but nice color. Let's see what it tastes like. Urbach, eh? Whoa. Ooh, wow, that's alive. It's like, wow, there's all kinds of stuff happening there. It's like yeasty. There's a little fizzy pop from the hops. There's a little weight at the back of it there from the malt. Hey, Wonders, how's it going? Hold on, let me see. LT put a link up. to something. Hold on, let me see what we're talking about. Did you see my post on Instagram last week? I shall check that out. Bring up a new window. Bada bing. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Bada bing, bada boom. What's he showing? It's a pretty nice, nice overstrike collar. There's like a padding on that, eh? Guys, feel free to take a look. That's a little extra padding for the strike, I guess. It's a good design. Get your physical fitness test for work so you can keep your job for another year. Well, and in that case, congratulations. I'm glad to hear you're keeping your job for another year. That was the upshot, right? Oh man, that's just like bing. That dances. That really dances. Yeah, it's a good prototype, LT. Yeah. Where the hell is Outdoor? Is he back yet? No, he's not. What the hell, Holmes? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Robin and I we're building this weekend on Saturday. Rob, am I right about that? No, it was Friday, wasn't it? The thing about these 4-day weekends is you kind of forget which day is which. Oh, hold on. Oh, Outdoor sent me a picture of the knife that he's ordered, but without the napped scales. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to. It's a good shape. Okay, now it focuses. Huh. Do you see that right there on my finger? On Friday, well, of course, now the focus is gone. On Friday, while Rob and I were working, I jammed my finger into the belt sander. It's much better now, but it was painful. That's a nice shape to that knife. Kind of reminds me of what's it called? Survive knives. You know, they're the ones that do the GSO4 and stuff. Shape of the blade and the sort of the slightly tactical aspect. Kind of reminds me of that. Nice. Is he expensive or is he super reasonable or what? Friday, yeah. Sales, yeah, Sales sent me pictures of his overstrike collar just completely beat to hell. But all that tells me is it was a bloody good thing that collar was on there, Sales. You know, you would you want to beat the crap out of your collar way before you want to beat the crap out of the haft of your axe. That's for damn sure. Winders, yes, he was. Guys, Winders is saying that he saw another small YouTuber who was live streaming and had like other YouTubers in Windows across the along the bottom. He was using Google Hangouts, and I think that late last night I figured out how to do it. The problem is that my channel is not my main Google name. It's like my main Google name is Jesse Corbet, and I have a YouTube channel under that. So every time I try to use Google Hangouts, it's Jesse Corbet. Now, I also have a YouTube channel named Jesse Corbet. So trying to get Google Hangouts to show up on Rain Dance Bushcraft has been utter stuff. However, with the new, whatever they call this, studio or what do they call it? The new thing, I think I'll be able to do it. I haven't had time to test it for this week. I'm thinking if I get some time at one point this one evening this week, I'd like to just have 2 or 3 guys experiment with me. I'll set up a private live stream, invite 2 or 3 guys on, see if it works, and if it works, I'll start maybe doing something like that in the future. I'm not going to do free-for-alls, though. Like, I'll have 1 or 2 guests on at a time, because I've been involved in Google Hangout live streams where the panel discussion just gets too large and unwieldy. And there's always some guy who, you know, hijacks the whole thing to talk about his Tavor or something, you know? So yeah, I'm very, very into that idea. Very reasonable lifetime warranty. Nice. Yeah, Winders. I've been on a few of those chats before. It's a great solution when it works. If I had set myself up like a new email account and everything for Raindance Bushcraft instead of starting a channel under Jesse Corbet, it would have been so much easier, and I would have been doing it so much earlier, you know? Sure thing, Itor. We'll talk about it offline. I'm not looking for a new knife right now, but I would love to know, so that if at some point, and I want to see more of his work, because I like that blade shape. I like what that knife looked like. Tyler is finally here. We can start the live stream. We can officially start because Tyler is here. You drinking something tonight, Tyler? I will show off because Tyler's late. So here's what I'm drinking. Grumpiest of all time, 7%, 600 mils. Urbach. I don't drink a lot of Bach at all, so I figured I would try it out. He's working on a Puko style. Really interesting. Very interesting. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anyone here. Man, every time I take a sip of that, I'm surprised again by how lively it tastes. For a guy like me, who, my main thing is Guinness, that really sort of sparkly, lively taste is a whole different palate than I'm used to. Let me see. It's been 70 plus Fahrenheit, and I was cutting through 3-inch diameter vines on the trees. It's you got like kudzu down there or something? This weekend, man, it was pretty close to that up here too. I know that because on one of the days it was like 16 degrees, which I believe is 61 Fahrenheit, and the next day it was like 19 degrees, which is probably up around 70. I'm pulling that out of the ether. I don't know. All I know is 16 was 61. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boom. Number 1. Austin, hey. Moving out and moving up. Where are you moving to, man? Where are you moving to, man? Oh, sweet. Tyler, are you going to shoot some vid? We're all just waiting to see what Tyler's girlfriend looks like, right? Just kidding. Yeah, no, that's cool. It's good when you can get your significant other at least partly on board, because when they're not, you end up kind of pining for the woods a lot. So I think it's really good that you can share that with her. I can share with my daughter, which is a real plus, but I don't think my daughter is old enough to do an overnighter with. She might be, actually. She's going to be 8 in August. So I think maybe this year, maybe in fall, maybe take a weekend. I mean, we've gone camping. Oh, maybe I'll buy her a hammock. Anyways, but yeah, I'm really glad to hear that you're getting some support from your significant other. That's really good. Tyler, that's legit too. Oh, Austin, you're moving for work? Is that it? Yeah, I've seen that rooftop tent of yours. You know, I'm for the first time in 2 decades, I'm in a very damn you, O1 tool steel. That was so painful. For the first time in like 2 decades, I'm in a very stable work situation. All I have to do is not dig it up, and and I'm doing okay. I'm not making vast amounts of money, but there's money in the account every 2 weeks. And, it's the same amount, and I can budget with that. And I'm still, I've been at this job for a couple of years now, and the idea that I'm not chasing down payment or accounting every month or wondering where the next contract is going to come from is still pretty damn awesome, you know? Yeah, Austin, excuse me, how far is the move? That's a good question, Tyler. How far are you moving? You going like just down the track a bit, or are you moving across state lines, interstate, as our Australians friends call it? You know who's not on here? I wish Craig was on. I wish Hamza was on. Because then we'd have like the whole group together. It'd be good. I've been. Hey, how many of you guys have ever heard of? Oh crap! I'm doing Windows key shortcuts. How many of you guys have ever heard of this thing? What really, the address is too long for me to post? Oh, you suck, YouTube. Hold on 1 second here. Bum 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 bum. I cannot get this to work. Okay, I want to just share something with you guys, but the address is too long. Hold on. Bing. Let me try this again. What do you mean you're buffering? You can't be buffering. I will not allow you to be buffering. Nah, I can't show this to you guys. Schnikes. It's because the Amazon address is just too damn. Oh, I've got an idea. Hold on. This is more for hey Tenenbaum. Yeah, I don't know how to do the tiny URL thing because I suck. But I got the URL from their website. This is more for like Twitch streamers and stuff, but I've verified that it works with the built-in YouTube streaming service as well. How's it going, Tenenbaum? Yeah, no, my wife is in the shower. They're cutting off our water early tomorrow, so she's showering now. I'll be showering later. I filled up the kettle and the mocha pot. Made several bottles of water, a few jugs of water. Should be well set up for water tomorrow while the water's cut off. Oh, did the Leafs lose? Simo, we're not going to be out for like 72 hours. It's going to be out for a day. We're not getting nuked. So any of you guys heard of that Stream Deck thing that I just put the URL up for? It's giving me some ideas, not right now ideas, because it's an expensive year, but I'm thinking that it's something to think about for the future. As I said, like most of the people using it are, Twitch streamers who are doing games. Like, you see the game and them in the corner, and then suddenly a graphic pops up, or thanks for the donation kind of thing. They're using one of these Stream Deck things. Okay, Simo, that's legit. Maybe I should fill the bathtub. But yeah. It's starting to get messy around here. I'm gonna do you guys a video about my Hackintosh pretty soon. Because as I said, the guys on the Instagram said, yeah, do it, man. We want to see. So hold on. Boo. Just taking a look because Outdoor sent me something. Looking good. Yep, I just got it. Like literally just got it. But since you put pricing info on it, I'm not going to share with the guys, but that's a good looking knife. You know what that reminds me of? Hold on. I'll bring up the picture because it reminds me of something which you don't have to really. Oh, it's good looking. When I got my first serious, come on, focus. There we go. When I got my first serious bush knife, it was the Bear Grylls Ultimate with the fine edge. Now that is not a bushcraft knife. I know a lot of guys out there. There's no such thing as a bushcraft knife and a survival knife. It's all marketing. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. That is more marketed as a survival knife than as a bushcraft knife. Okay, and the problem I had with that as a survival knife is not the problem I would have for it if it was being sold as like a commando knife. Okay, the problem with that knife was that for a survival knife, I don't want the blade on it to be black. I want it to be mirror, like all shiny, so that if there's an airplane or something going over, I can use it like as a mirror, right? One tool instead of two, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Flashing. See what I'm doing, right? See what I'm doing to you guys right there? You can't do that with a coated blade. So to me, like seeing it as a survival knife, there's a disconnect there. Like whereas if it's a combat knife and you're sneaking around in the wilds of Afghanistan, slitting throats, taking names, then you want something that's not going to glint. Like my LMF2, same deal. It's a survival knife, but that one is that's a legit military knife. Your helicopter may have gone down behind enemy lines or something. So while you're hacking your way through the skin of the helicopter, you're not glinting, whatever. I can see that one more because it's a knife that may be, in theater at any time. Bear Grylls, why is it a black blade? Come on, Holmes. Cut that out. The 1855 circus riot? I didn't even... Hey, Hike, how's it going? Got her watching the stream. Nice. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know it was for LT. I know it was coded for rust protection. I know. That's the problem, right? The Gerber Mystery Steel is not a selling point for me because if it's a survival knife, I want it to be shiny. Airplane, glint, glint. Suddenly, I'm and I keep my knives oiled. All my carbon knives I keep nice and oiled. so I don't have to worry about rust. And anyone who's got that, but you know, the thing is, there are two schools of thought, right? Like there's bushcrafters who are all about, you know, well, these are my tools. These are my sacred tools. You know, keep it sharp, care for your tools, and they'll care for you. Keep it nicely oiled. I don't have to keep this one oiled. It's stainless, but you know what I'm saying? Like the tool, you know, has a soul of its own. You know, we're all kind of hokey about stuff like that. Whereas like hardcore survivalists, it's just a tool. Throw it in the back of the truck. Throw it in the mud. Throw it in the ocean. No, that doesn't make any sense. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm on the bushcraft side of it. I'm into my tools. I like to buy tools that will excite me 5 years down the line. I'm still really jazzed about owning them. Like this. I've owned this axe. I've owned this axe for as long as I've had this channel almost. And if I take this mask off, I still get a little, you know, I'm losing the English here. You know, there's still just a little zing when I take this axe out. You know, I mean, it's used quite well. Look, it's, you know, trust me, the handle is much darker than it was when I first got it. It's been oiled many, many times. The bit has been, I've corrected. Beat my new computer up. That's nice, Jess. You know, I've corrected dings and chips. Well, not really chips, but like, you know, from accidents. Like I miss the log and bury it in the gravel. It's like, oh crap, that took a long time. But you know, that axe is part of who I am as a bushcrafter. It's almost an identity thing for me now. But so to me, the tools they're not mystical, but they're part of the holistic experience of being in the woods for me. You know. So for me, like when I'm looking at a knife, I mean, stuff like that is important. I want to love how it looks. I want to love how it feels. I want to love what it does when I'm trying to baton a small log or start a fire or whatever. LT's just sent something. I'm wondering if it's something I should show. LT got his Garberg. All right, LT, welcome to the club. You're going to love that knife. If you don't love that knife, I'll buy it off of you, okay? Oh, man, I'm happy that I was there to help make that happen. Nice one, guys. Okay. The circus riot started with a clown and a fireman and a clown walking into a brothel. We got to know this story. Outdoor. Yes, anti-rust coating over Chinese stainless. Yep. Of Damascus aluminium foil. Tyler, why are you why do I talking me? Serge, that report about major repairs over the next 40 years, remember what they said. If we don't triple the budget, it will be over a century. So let's be realistic here. The infrastructure in this town was let slip way too long. Tyler says, for me, my tools play a role in my enjoying my time, much like you. It's not only a confidence thing, but having something you like helps. Yeah, exactly. You know, I like having a knife on my belt that when I take it out, I'm like, man, that's a cool knife. Well, LT's got a lot of knives. Outdoor, man. He just sold a Garberg. I wish I'd known you were selling that Garberg. I would have bought it. Yeah, Simon, you're right. The history guy. Oh yeah, okay. The 1855 Toronto Circus Riot. I'm just gonna take note of that. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't look. I don't want to make it sound like I'm doing this for the gear. I'm also very excited when I learn a new skill and get to show it off on screen, like say knots. The history guy. I know that. I watched him before. 1855 Toronto Circus Riot. This is going to be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. I always like my equipment to be exciting to me. I've shown you guys my bass guitars. They're both very exciting. Even now, like, well, I've owned the expensive one for it'll be 7 years on like the 1st of May or the whatever, because I bought it for my birthday, with my 40th birthday, which was May 21st. It'll be 7 years ago this May. I still love looking at it. I still love picking it up, and it's as light as a kitten. You know, I still love the way it sounds when it's coming through a good sound system. It's good and throaty. It's got some meat, but it's a little more sort of in the upper sort of high ends. The thing about Sadowski is they're engineered. They don't sound so great solo because they're the preamp on it is engineered to sit right in the mix with like drums, guitars, maybe a horn section, like so that it pops through without having to be too loud. And my other bass, which was way less money, is my Fender P bass, which you guys have seen. And that one's exciting to me because it's the quintessential electric bass guitar. It was the first widely available electric bass model. It's an iconic sound. If you ever listen to like Marvin Gaye, that's a P bass, right? That's James Jamerson. You know, like it was like the sound of the 60s. Late 60s, getting into the 70s, everyone was getting a jazz bass and starting to slap and stuff. But whew, late 50s through to the late 60s, man, it was all P bass. And so the voice of it is iconic. It's seminal. I know exactly how it's going to sound. And these two things, you know, and the Fender is not that expensive. It was, I think, $12.50. That was down 100 because it had a chip in the paint. Then my wife walked in with me, and she's kind of like Outdoor Dauber. She gets everything for like 150% off. But anyway, so I like this stuff I use to be exciting to me. I don't just have anything that's, well, it just works. I spend a lot of time researching my stuff, man. Ask Robin. If Robin's still here, ask him how long it took me to research this computer before putting it together. Partly because I wanted really nice parts, but also because when you're building a Hackintosh, your selection of computer parts is very narrowed, you know? And I wanted it to be as problem-free as possible. It's not quite problem-free. I've still got a couple of little niggling issues, but, you know, whatevs. But, you know, this is not really exciting, but it's a great little idea. It's a chisel. And so I like it. It's a very, very affordable item. But this gets a lot of use in my workshop for everything from, you know, doing a little trimming of the wood to, you know, scraping dried glue up after you've done a glue up, you know. Walter's double bit, that would be very exciting. Jess is slowly going to evolve into the Dave Canterbury of Canada. I need way more subs for that to happen, but I'd be willing to do it. Hamza is here. Nice. How's it going, man? About 10 minutes ago, I said, hey, where's Hamza? Next year on Beer Blades and Bases. Oh, that would be a good live stream. Let's check signal for one more pick. LT says, which you sending? Oh, you got some cool stuff. LT, I'm going to show the picture. You tell everyone what everything is, aside from the Garberg on the top. Oh, I know what that is. Tell everyone about these. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. So that's the Garberg stainless on top. Kind of looks like a Light My Fire on the bottom. Oh, no, 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 don't go away. I like the, is that micarta on the middle blade? That's a cool looking blade, dude. Have I seen that one? Oh, it sounds you got a table saw. Nice. Tyler will participate in beer blades and basses. Beer blades, basses, and fiddles. Violas. Oh, that's the Brothers of Bushcraft. Okay, nice. I should give away a Jacari Puko for 5K subs. Well, it was funny because my plan was to give away a Garberg, but then someone else bought the Garberg. Actually, a Jacari Puko might be a good 5K subs giveaway. I've still got all kinds of room to go before I hit 5K, man. No matter what I try, I just can't seem to grow anymore. Like I go up by 3 and go down by 4. I don't get it. Man, I'm throwing so much effort into this channel, and it's just not showing. Oh, yeah, LT, right. That's the Light My Fire copy. We were talking about that. Outdoors just sold a Garberg. So I'm starting to run out of Wild Oats series Bose beers at the local Provigo. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm starting to run low on interesting beer. That's the thing about, trying a new microbrew every week. Part of the conceit of the series is that after a certain amount of time, you start having to go further and further afield for beer stores, Okay, so it's not a Bob, it's a okay, I get it. I think Outdoor Dauber should buy and then sell a Norland. Man, Outdoor dropped me this note like a couple of months ago. Hey, there's a Norland for sale for $80 $90 US on Bushcraft USA. And I wasn't fast enough. Thing is, $90 plus shipping and blah blah blah. I'm not saving that much money, but man, when you look up Norlands on eBay, it's ridiculous. I mean, guys are charging way too much. You get one that's still in the bubble pack, they came in a bubble pack, man. How crazy is that? But if you get one that's still in the bubble pack, man, they can be like $400. And the thing is, they're not these, right? They were a real pedestrian quality axe, but somehow, somewhere, someone got the idea that they were desirable, and that's why they're so expensive. It's purely charging what the market will bear. And you know what? I'm enough of an idiot that if you offered me a pristine saddle cruiser and I had just gotten my tax rebate back or my tax return back, and it was like $200 or $300, I'm dumb enough to buy it because I've wanted one for so long, and there's no bloody reason for it. It's just, and this is why I don't read hunting magazines or biking magazines or participate in the forums anymore, because what was happening was I would read a magazine and come away. I have 2 very nice bikes. One was like $1,600 new, and one was $2,400 new. Bomb-proof bikes. You don't need to change anything on those bikes. And on the Da Vinci, which was my 16, that was my cross-country racer, I've upgraded everything on it for no bloody reason. I didn't upgrade the fork because that's some money, man. But there was no reason for it, except I was on forums and reading magazines and like, oh, that's so much better. I wasn't racing. It makes no sense. There was no reason for it. I just, And so I try really hard to not be active on the forums and not be, because talk base, man, yeah, I want a $10,000 Federa. Why did I get on that? Oh yeah. And yet I would still spend big on an Orland saddle cruiser or that little Hudson Bay. Like if one came, in really good condition. Cha-ching, man. It's like, why? Because you can't always quantify what makes something desirable. And that is very true of the Norland. It's very true of the Norland for me, too. I like the fact that there's a Canadian aspect to them. Like, they exist because Canadian Tire approached the axe company and said, we need something for our stores. And that it didn't stay that. But anyway. I'm going to show this, LT. Wait. Writing along an interesting brew. Yeah. It's all downhill once you start running out of your wild oats. Okay, outdoor. Tyler, it can be a thing in Canada on occasion. Not very often. Because we do brew like it's going out of business. Vintage Plumber True Temper is every bit as good, if not better, than New Orleans Steel. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't say fedora. I said Federa. Fodera. I'm just going to have to show you guys. Federa.com. Hold on, guys. I have to show you something spectacular. Let's go for the standard series, though. They're a little less ostentatious. Oh, yeah. Man, this makes me sweat. Boom. Okay, I've read that Vintage Plumber. Yes. New post on Instagram. I'm trying to get to this Instagram link from LT, but of course I'm having trouble because you guys keep saying things. Come on. Because I work in Windows at the day job, I keep sort of using the wrong keyboard shortcuts when I'm here working on a civilized operating system. Once again, I forget to take out the space after the in .com. Now, that's a cool little folder. Really tactical looking now. I like the color combo. I like sand and coyote and stuff like that. Well, Tyler, I think you just opened the floodgates on the nutsack discussion. So thank you for that. I'm gonna lower the tone of the conversation now, I see. Good old beer. I'm at the end of the grumpiest of all time. One more time with feeling. Come on, focus. Grumpiest of all time. Which is, generally speaking, me. But hey, I'll let the beer have the title for now. Yeah, Tyler, you have a nutsack, right? I just stepped right into that of my own bloody volition. I mean, do you have, I believe you have a nutsack branded haversack, do you not? I am so ashamed right now. It's like, yeah, Jess, we all tend to come with those. Comedy hour here, guys. Oh, crap. Okay. Get a hold of yourself, Jess. Contain yourself. I will never forgive them for naming their company that. Oh, it hurts. Oh, so painful. Okay. Tyler, do you want to? Okay. I just saw what Dr. Sharp wrote. It's hot wax. Yuck. Hi, Anthony. How's it going? Okay. Tyler, do you have a URL for the model of unbranded haversack that you have? Oh man, that hurts. Whew. What's going on, Anthony? How was your Easter? Oh. Man, laughing like that always kind of hurts the insides. Nick Hyatt sort of summed it up right there. Hi, Nick. Yeah, Tyler, we've had. Okay, let's just get past the awkwardness. Yeah, I know you like it. You've spoken well of that brand before. Oh, I see. Okay, that was. Oh, how embarrassing. I still kind of want one of those old British, the heavy canvas. The it wasn't even really canvas, was it? The British ones, like I used to have when I was young. I miss that bag. Those old British Army ones. Like what I had was the smaller one. Like they made two sizes, like a big honker and a small one. I had the small one. And I don't think you need a really big haversack because what you put into it, this is theory, right? Because I haven't carried a haversack in the woods yet. But I've been thinking about it for a long time. I would love it if my haversack would have an axe loop on it. Or like a small axe sleeve, like on the back of my Hidden Woodsman bag. But it's not a requirement. Yeah, I miss that British bag. I'd like to get one. They have them at Veris Delica. You're not guaranteed a British one. It'll be either British or Polish or I think something else, but who cares? Whatevs. Yeah, the mess kit bag, I think. Oh, I'm in so much pain right now, guys. Oh yeah, Tyler, you were gonna make stuff. You were gonna make one. Yeah, I'd love to see if you can put one together. Because the thing is, when companies are putting these things out, like some companies are small guys. Meandering Maker makes a really nice one. His stuff is expensive though, because it's all wax canvas and leather. We're talking almost Frost River money. But if I was to spend that kind of money, I would throw it to Meandering Maker instead, because it's like he's a 1-man or a 2-man shop, But like guys like that who have built the haversack that they wish they had, they always kind of pull it off better than a company saying, "Okay, look, we got a hole in our market. Start again. We got a hole in our product line. There's a space in the market. We need to have a haversack out." You know, that's all tied up into the reason why I will spend the extra money on a 1-man shop versus a large corporation any day of the week and twice on Sundays. I like, I really do. I know you've heard me say it, and I'll just say it until the cows come home, but I like supporting small makers, local guys. Now, granted, I've had this, I haven't had this conversation on this channel, but on my vlog, I had this conversation a while ago about what constitutes a local maker. Like, is it better for me to buy Canadian, or you guys down in the States to buy American if you're living in New York State and you're buying from California? Or I'm sitting here in Montreal and I'm buying from like Vancouver? Because technically local to me might be as far as Vermont or upstate New York, down south, as high as Lac Saint Jean. That's even further, in fact. But I really like it up there. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, local is round. We're sold this idea that I should buy Canadian or you guys should buy American. But I feel that we should buy local. And I don't care what side of the border that happens to be on, except for the fact that our dollar sucks. And shipping something, like if I buy something from one of you guys down in like Plattsburgh, just stand at the border and hurl it at me, because I will save tens of dollars over the shipping, Why am I on this? Aside from the fact that it's something I really believe in. Someone gave me an excuse to say this. Maybe I gave myself an excuse. Whatever. Oh yeah, it comes down to the fact that but on top of that, a 1-man shop cranking stuff out, take my money. It's provided it's good. And the thing is, a lot of these guys are doing good work because they really care about what they're doing, because their name's attached. Meandering Maker wants to continue being in business, so it behooves him to make good quality stuff. Garberg, there's a whole different thing happening there. Okay. You recommend the Finnish gas mask bag? Yes, Outdoor. You have said that before, and I've looked at them. It's a real interesting take on the subject on the I want to say on the design, but it's not. It's not on the design, because the design is the interesting take on the thing. I'm tired, guys. Speaking of Frost River, any thoughts on the Summit Boulder Junction bag? Hold on, I'm going to look at it because I've looked at it before. I've always wanted the Frost River, the Il Royale, probably the Junior or something. But as I've just said, now that I've discovered Meandering Maker, I kind of want to throw him my money instead. I don't have a problem with spending money at Frost River. It's just Meandering Maker is one guy, maybe two. Like, I think he might have a shop helper. Frost River doesn't need my help, But I've looked at that bag before. Why don't I write in the URL properly? Okay. funny because once you get into this kind of thing, right? A lot of people buy the Frost River and are like, yeah, I'm all Frost River. A lot of guys are into the Duluth bags. They're both in the same downtown, I think, aren't they? Just let me take a look because I've looked at that before. And the thing is, for the Frost River bags, the only ones I've ever start again and go because of the Frost River bags. The only one I've okay. I like the El Royale because it's got the axe sleeve in it, and to me, that's the baseline I want to look at when I'm looking at a bag. And the Summit Boulder Junction doesn't have that, but it's a lot more affordable. Hold on, let me finish bringing up this URL. Yeah, it looks like like a canoe bag or something, you know. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come on, sinuses, don't do this. But I also really kind of like their Summit Expedition pack. No axe sleeve, but it's got a cool thing happening as well. Just let me pop up a little address for you guys, a little URL action. Yes, I do. I need an axe sleeve. I'm all about the axe sleeves. I think it's a design element that I love, love, love. It's not great for accessing the axe, but when I'm out there bushcrafting, like I'm not like heading through the woods and I need like quick axe, access. I carry it into the woods. I put down my bag, or I hang it up, take the axe out, do a lot of fun stuff. Clean the axe up, slip it back in. I'm not leaving it on the ground. Hold on. Outdoor Mrs. Laxange. Yep. Me too. Finished ones are good, but the canvas is not that thick. That's true. The canvas is thinner than the ones I'm thinking of, and I think you have a couple of them, eh? Big old nutsack. I want to check out those bags a lot more. By the way, my wife just bought a Duluth backpack, $2. It is a low quality. The canvas is 0. Really? Huh. Yeah, man, Hamza, if you got it if you guys got a Duluth, man, for $2, that's a coup. That's a win. Serge, being able to justify spending massive amounts of money on gear, that gets into kind of what I was talking about before. But there's a real, how do you say this? There's a priority aspect to it. There's a income versus outlay aspect. There's a priority aspect. I don't buy a lot of gear because I'm what my wife calls an expensive bitch. She's got a point. I don't buy gear extremely often. But what I've started doing is buying way more affordable stuff. Like my little camp grill, the expedition research thing. Like when I was first looking at a camp grill, I wanted to buy the Joe Robinette branded one, but that was like $40 US, whereas this expedition research, whatever, same size, like $21 Canadian. Is it going to last long term? No. That folding one that you and I were using for the bacon, is that going to last forever? No way. It was already bending after the first time we used it. But I'm trying out stuff. I'm trying to find the rack to make part of my full-time kit. And I want to experiment using affordable gear. when it comes to like, okay, this is the rack I'm going to use for the next 20 years, spend a little extra, spend a lot extra, in fact. But while I'm still sort of working out that aspect of, now that I'm not just putting a steak on a stick and hanging it over a fire kind of thing, I'm working out what I want my kit to look like. So hell yeah, I'm buying the cheapest crap on Amazon just to sort of get used to how to use it. It only lasts a season or two. That's fine. I wasn't sure I was going to use it full, long term anyway. What kind of bag would you get, Serge, by the way? Like, would you go the $500 route on the Frost River? Because they're like $550 over at Canadian Outdoor Equipment Company, I think, ish. You got a bunch of large plywood pieces. You're going to build a camp kitchen. Yeah, man. Okay. That's going to be heavy. So if you're serious about getting a new like bushcraft bag, check out varicelica.com. It's all like, well, it's not all, but check out the military surplus side of it, because it tends to be in fairly good condition. Paul Bikima, who's not here with us tonight, he tends to buy a lot of their stuff, and he's been very happy with the quality he's getting. In fact, Simone, did you put up a link to Varicelica earlier? The Alice pack, yeah. That's an external frame pack, I think. I don't like the whole external frame thing. That's my only problem. Okay, so it's not, the plywood's not going to be that heavy. Do you have a design put together so far already for your camp kitchen? Austin's Corner. Austin, we're talking about backpacks right now, bushcraft bags. Do you have a favorite? Sorry, guys, my sinuses are like... I've vacuumed the basement this weekend, and all it has done is made all the dust that had been making its home in all the little nooks and crannies come boo into the air. Varicelica.com. I don't think it's .com. Is it .fi? No, it's .com. Flat rate shipping to Canada is $12.99, so it's probably like $10 to the States. Swiss pickaxe surplus for $61 Canadian. Swedish kidney dish. I'm looking for a backpack for our buddy Serge here, because this is the most affordable way to do it, and rucksacks and bags. Now, not everything here is affordable, let me tell you. No, rucksacks. Come on, Holmes. Come on, Holmes. Rucksacks and bags. Backpacks and rucksacks. Take the URL. Drop it into the conversation so we can all discuss. Was good with internal and external? Yeah, Serge, if you can get a custom bag done, that would be cool. But man, yeah, $300 only? Hell, take my money. Yeah, Austin, you got the nice mug. I looked at that. Well, I remember you showed it to me last time we were talking, and that's cool. Well, how are you feeling about it after this amount of time of having it? I like the old school aspect of that bag a lot. Yes, Simon, you are correct. Shipping is definitely easier from Varicelica than from the United States. Here's a Dutch day pack, 35 liters for $36.99 Canadian. It's that weird Dutch camo, but that's okay. It's got a lot of real nice compartments in there. You can even slip a laptop in. And it's unique as hell. I guarantee you'd be the only one in the woods with that bag. You know, I bounce back and forth, between wanting a lot of real old school surplus gear and not wanting any like tactical stuff in my gear, in my toolbox. You know. It's too bad that wow, they're out of a lot of stuff. There's that Alex out of the Alice. It's $92 though. Out of that Czechoslovakian bag. That Czechoslovakian M60 is real similar to an Italian mountain bag I've seen. The Savoda rucksack 323 is nice, but that's expensive. But you know, I look at this stuff a lot because oh yeah, there's that Italian mountain pack. $20. Serge, $20. It's $18.99 Kanakistani. Hold on. I'm gonna oh, hey. Hamza, do you have this bag? Am I remembering? Take a look at that, guys. Hold on. Outdoor does not equate milsurp with tactical. If you get old school stuff, it's not. If you get like a 511 bag or a 511 or however the hell they market that brand name, and it's got like Molly all over it, and you've got like big old combat boots and big old combat trousers and an infidel morale patch. It's just like, give me a break, dude. Go get a job as a mall cop, you know? Austin has been enjoying the process of getting used to buckles and leather over snaps and zippers. Hell yeah, I know. I'm dying to get some of that magic into my life. I just don't have the budget. Of course, that site can't be reached. I didn't mean to click that. I'm trying to check out LT's URL here, guys. See what he's talking about. See what he's talking about. eBay.com store. That's an external frame pack, all right. Oh, hold on. Early Vietnam, lightweight. Jesus. Dude, that was $1,550? What? Why? It's plus $55 shipping? Early Vietnam is not like Battle of the Somme, you know what I'm saying? It's not that long ago. Hell, Vietnam was still raging when I was born. It wasn't really raging. I think the Americans were getting smart about it by 1972. Yeah, I saw that Czech M60 as well, but they're out. Austin is showing us a. Yeah, you're a stay-at-home dad for another year. Yeah, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad for. Oh wow, that is cool. BW Mountain Troops rucksack surplus, $36.99 Canadian. Austin just shared a very cool bag. The hell is BW? Is that like Bundeswehr or something? Oh, so cool. Oh, it is Bundeswehr. Yeah, that's a cool bag. Simple as hell. Simple as hell. Guys, check out the bag that Austin just Hold on. Yeah, I still have that ILB. It's in the garage. Austin also put up a link to. Oh yeah, the Continental rucksack. I love that. Not the black one. Like the sort of the beige one, but they also make a canvas one of those for a lot more money. But yeah, I like that Continental, the LL Bean Continental bag. And judging by the reviews I've seen, it's pretty solid. Like it's way more solid than that price would have one believe. So I would like to get that at some point. Austin, you got a nice multicam backpack? Yeah, doctor, why are you asking about that ILB? It's still broken though. I haven't thrown any effort into fixing all the problems I have. Man, that ILB, that I made that video a long ass time ago. In fact, I don't even think it's up anymore. I got a lot of flack for that video. Some of it rightfully so, not all of it, but some of it rightfully so. A lot of people, man, when you take that, when you say something negative about an ILBE, they come out of the woodwork after you, man. I think if I had bought that today, I would have handled it differently. Hold on. Oh, I see. I think Simon just showed that. Austin, how much? What's the nice multicam backpack you have? Serge's budget is very tight, though, dude. But hold on, let me take a look at what the LT is sharing. Let me smell what the LT is cooking. It's the rock. It's not LT. It's the rock. Canuck Commander. Oh yeah, that's an external as well. Yeah, I don't know why I don't go for the. I don't know why I don't really go for the external frame. I think part of it is because I was a kid of the 70s. I mean, I was young in the 70s. I was born in 72, and I still sort of associate external bags with the real cheap external frame bags I used to see, like just this Nile. Anyway. Oh, doctor. Okay. Well, what's ITAR? ETAR. Sounds cool. It's amazing how long that World War II stuff lasts, eh? Can you imagine like an Arc'teryx bag lasting like 80 years? Although the ILBE is based on an Arc'teryx bag, so maybe. How's that? I don't know. For some reason, I thought you had an Italian one as well. I thought I'd seen a video of you showing off an Italian one. That Italian ruck is big, though, if I remember correctly. I'm just taking a look at it again. I want to see how many liters it is. Yeah, I'm looking for. I don't see an actual liters for this Italian. It's a real complicated looking bag, to be honest with you. But the money aspect. I mean, you can't beat it. There's a Swiss Alpen flag bag with. It's $10, but it doesn't look as good. British pattern 37 large pack surplus. That's a haversack. I think that's the one that turns into a backpack. I don't want us to be like forcing Serge into buying a new bag, you know. But tactical tailor bag shipped to Kazakhstan for a donation of 70 USD. I've never even heard of tactical tailor. I'm looking it up. Tactical tailor, quality tactical gear for military law enforcement. How come the URL's not working for me? What's going on here, guys? Oh, it's just taking forever. Oh no, are you guys buffering? No. Oh yeah, okay. You have to reinforce the stitching. No. Backpacks. Backpacks. A little double, do ya? What? I see. These tactical tailor bags are they all Coyote? Oh no, they're not. They ain't cheap. Oh, they do vests. I think these guys are real. So is it the medic pack? I'm looking for the. Yeah. Oh no! You need to get a. Wait. Okay, no buffering. You need to get a new tent first? How did you lose the poles of your tent, Serge? Oh, so you have an older model. Anyone in the market for a new bag? That sounds like a good deal to me. Sounds like a good deal. Looks like it's made in the USA for anyone who cares about such a thing. They got some cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Man, they ain't cheap though. Got magazine pouches. They got medic bags. Kill. I've lost the window. Where's my live cam window? There we go. It's been 10 years since you last used an emote. Okay. The pack for $20. It's at Veristelica. Here, I'll show you. We're talking about the Italian one, right? Although Hamza says you got to reinforce the stitching. So, well, Serge isn't afraid to do a little wake, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I've lost so many windows open. I mean, 28-inch monitor, and I'm still hurting for space. What the hell does that say? I'm trying to find that Italian bag. Hold on, guys. I'm really lost here. I've got so many windows open that I can't find what I'm doing. Rucksacks and bags, backpacks and rucksacks. Dr. Sharp, here's the one. Oh, okay, yeah, I found my window. Boom. Dr. Sharp, this is, I just put the link. You sent me photos on Insta. Oh, yep, you did. Wait. Whew, okay, you and then Hamza have both been. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we got. Hold on. Whoa, stop. Oh, come on, Instagram, you gotta stop. Oh, Hamza, you got one of those Swiss blankets. I want one of those too. Oh no, the picture just disappeared again. This sucks. You see this? See these buttons? Right? Here are some pictures. These ones I can't get back. Wait, what just happened? No. I can't get these pictures back. So here is a bag that Hamza's got. He says the canvas is the best he's ever seen. And he wants to know if anyone knows anything about this. There's some sort of text, but I can't read it. And you're not going to be able to read it because the hold on. I'm not buying an export license for tens of thousands of dollars for an item worth $20. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. And Grin going. It's a pretty nice looking bag, actually. $70 US for anyone who wants. Oh yeah. Yeah. It looks really nice. It looks nice. It looks nice and robust. Come on, focus. Look at those straps. Hold on. No, we're not gonna. Stupid phone. Sorry, guys. My phone is sentient. It's decided. It decided at one point to stop cooperating with me. It's not going to get into focus because this camera is not cooperating with me either. This is a nice looking bag, dude. If I was on the market for a new bag, so it's an older version of their 3-day ruck, and this price, considering what these things go for new, is unbeatable. $70 US plus shipping. Give me a break. I would spend that in a second. That's not going to focus. It's not going to focus. Sorry, guys. Dr. Sharp. Yeah, I figured that's what. Yeah. Keeping that link to the $20 bag. Yeah, that's for sure. Best Damn EDC posted a video about the work knives today. Oh, that's interesting. I'll watch that later. Getting low on the beer. I got tea over there, of course. LT just shared a YouTube link, which I've okayed to be shared. The end of the beer. And it's funny because, like, in many ways, I'm set up for bags, but I'm not. I have my I have that Hidden Woodsman Dayrock Scout, which is a good. It's like an afternoon bag. It's not a full day bag. It's not like. It's not a full-sized Dayrock, okay? It's almost like a haversack with 2 straps on it. It's better than it's bigger than that for sure, and you can get a lot of stuff into it. But it's not like a 30-liter bag or anything. And then I've got my Iberlistock hunting bag, which is awkward. I mean, it's a great bag. It's silent. It like the finish on it is kind of felted so that it doesn't make that sound in the woods that most nylon bags make, because hunting. But it's one of these that sort of opens up like this so that you can put a haunch of meat wrapped in cheesecloth in there, like a quarter of a deer or something, and then close the bag around it and pack it out, So it's not ideal for what I do. That's the bag I used to use before I got the Dayrock Scout. Then the thing is, you can get more stuff in the Iberlistock. That is a much more expensive bag. And so the reason I keep looking at like the Meandering Maker 3-day pack or that Frost River El Royale Junior or whatever is because I don't have something that sits in that spot, I think that to a certain extent, like, people who do this have multiple bags because they'll go for an afternoon, they'll go for a day, they'll go for an overnighter, they'll go for a week. Not the same bag, And I'm not set up for that. And my thing is, it's not cheap, Yeah, if anyone wants that bag from Austin, that's cool. I think that's a good purchase. Makes me wish that Sales had $70 US to throw at it, actually, because I think that would be a good bag for him. Be a good bag. Oh, Hamza sent stuff. Send a message. By the way, Hamza, I very much envy you that Swiss blanket of yours with the red stripe. You got a lot of Swiss stuff. Hamza's got a Swiss dog tag. I have a Swiss dog tag. I had a friend who moved to Switzerland right out of when we were buddies hanging out in high school, and his dad worked for the UN. Got shipped off to Switzerland, and is this an ammo box? Oh yeah, blank M1909. Hamza's got some cool stuff. Look at that. Yeah, I had that. I still have those dog tags somewhere. I have a lot of patches from when I was in the Royal Canadian Air Cadets. Whenever you go to a summer camp, like I went to basic training and I went to junior leadership school, and at the LT, do Army cadets do this as well? the last day of camp, before everyone goes and gets on their buses, people just ripping each other's shoulder flashes off. And I was in squadron number one West Montreal Squadron, because the Air Cadet squadrons are all numbered. And so whenever someone from my squadron went to camp, everyone wanted our shoulder flashes. And what would happen is, we'd be trying to get, because we were under orders not to lose our shoulder flashes, right? Because you get off the bus and all you've got is like a few threads on your sleeve. It's like, Sergeant Corbet, yes, ma'am. I know. But because you're flashed at number one, man, you get grabbed and pushed up against the wall and people just, thanks, buddy. Yeah, all right, thanks. Can I have one? Something? Give me that one, kind of thing, So I have all these shoulder flashes from different squadrons. And in that box, wherever the hell it is, I've got my Swiss dog tags. Hold on. Hold on. You have one and your wife, two, and you have complete Swiss Army wool combination with the boots. Wow. You got a lot of stuff, Hamza, and you get everything for a great price. Has anyone tried Varistelica's fishcock? I didn't know they had a fishcock. And a Swiss Army wool blanket. Yeah, but I like those, man. I like the look of them. I was gonna buy one at one point, but it was expensive and it was in the States. All right, Austin. See you later, buddy. LT. Okay, so they don't do that. Yeah. Simo, Austin just gave you some info to get in contact with him for images of that bag. Hamza, really $1 for that beautiful Swiss blanket? Oh! If you ever see another one for that price, I'll pay the shipping. Man, how do you guys pull this off? You and Outdoor are like the kings of this stuff, man. Jeez. Yeah, Austin, if we can get that bag sold for you, that would be really cool. Be crazy cool. Simo. That's a nice medical bag, though. I'm just going to show you guys again. Or is it like a full bag, or is it just like a small envelope kind of thing? Like, is it a haversack? Like a medical haversack? Yeah, I should. Man, I'd love to check out Tunisia one day. Right place, right time, Outdoor says. Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to be in any place at any time. Yeah, Serge has the right idea. Yeah, I really like those Swiss blankets. I'm dying for one. I'm dying for one. Not technically dying, like not literally dying, because that would be sad. For a blanket, come on. Tea's a good drink. Italian mountain rucksack, $18.99 Canadian. Thing is, if you're willing to go army surplus, you can get great stuff for an affordable price, It's like people don't tend to think of that. I'm looking for that. Yeah, it's funny because that Czechoslovakian M60 looks a lot like that Italian bag. There aren't that many different designs out there, I guess, but man, that's real similar. I keep looking for that Swedish bag. What's that called outdoor? What's that bag you got? That fabulous, like, seminal bag, a true classic of the Bushcraft bag. NCQ Bushcraft has one of those. It's the what the hell's it called? The 58. What's it called? Selch, yeah. Outdoor, nice. Yeah. What the hell's the name of that Swedish bag? What's a bag I would love to get? Is the Stubben by Fjallraven. Except, I would absolutely need to not need. I would absolutely want to have the side pockets on that as well, and that's like an extra $38. Like, I don't know why they don't sell that as part of the bag, because it's a couple of $100 for that bag. It's not cheap. It's a very cool bag. I'd like to have one for like specific contexts, but it's like, oh, I gotta add on the money for the side pockets, Hold on. LK35. Yeah. They used to have those on Veriselica, but that bag, that LK35, desirable as hell, getting rare as hell. Well, LT, you're heading back as soon as June. I bet you're looking forward to that, eh? LK35. Yeah, it's the LK Hamza, but it's not a 50. It's a 35. I don't know why I thought 50. 50 what? Boom, wood pigeon. Man, you're here just in time for the last 18 minutes. We're talking about bags. There is an LK50 and an LK70. I didn't know that. But the 35 is like the one everyone's got, Yeah, LT, it's just what I gotta do is figure out where to place this computer. I gotta organize, I gotta get this organized because it's the way the basement is right now. We can't just crowd around it. Well, we could break the laptop out again, I guess. But it's a bit of a mess down here because we're changing things around. So I just got to get this reorganized, and we'll do a live stream before you leave. What? Outdoor? An F1 for like 20? Yeah, but was that a real deal, or was that like a Chinese knockoff? Because if that was a real one for the F1, I would love to buy another one. What are you talking about? Walmart Canada doesn't have anything valuable. Check this out, dude. Come on, man. Expensive as hell. That's a valuable. For anyone who grew up in the 80s watching the Transformers, more than meets the eye. To show you just how valuable it is, I haven't even found any reason to open the box. But hey, come on, man. I don't actually like doing business with Walmart. It's a killer company. It comes in and knocks off and like small local companies like it enjoys doing it, you know? I try very hard not to spend my money at Walmart. Oh, Wood Pigeon, your shop is almost done. Nice. Nice. Guys said they're legit. Oh, man. Tell you what, Outdoor, if that deal ever happens again and you don't miss out on it, throw one for me into the mix. I'll pay the money. All right, see you later, Hamza. Wood Pigeons 98% of the way there. Nice. That's gonna be good, man. You need a workshop. You really need a working workshop. Yeah, that's the thing, Dr. Sharp. I mean, Walmart has hurt small town America, small town Canada. Anywhere you've got a good, healthy local business community, you drop a Walmart into the middle of it and they just lay waste. You know? It's kind of sad. It's not like they pay their workers enough, you know? So Hams is out. It's too bad. I forgot the bell, so we're not going to ring the bell tonight. Ring the bell. Wood Pigeon, can I show these photos you've sent of the workshop? The workshop in town. You ordered a Mora 106 for under $10 from Amazon. Nice. So as you guys may or may not know, Wood Pigeon's been setting up he's been setting up a wood shop in is it your basement or your garage? So you see in the corner, focus, man, focus. Do me a favor, just work. Do me a favor and just work, okay? Let's do that focus thing we do so well. Never mind. But he's got a workbench set up in the corner. He's got some tools going on. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. I've got something to show you guys too pretty soon. I'm gonna have to, when I work out how to get Google Hangouts working and stuff, one of the live streams, what we'll do is like a workshop live stream. I'll have 2 guys on, 2 or 3 guys on who have nice workshops set up, and we'll talk about them. I did turn it sideways, but because Instagram works weird, right? Sideways, and it's not. Oh, but it's focusing now. You guys, really? Workbench in the corner, door, bunch of stuff, bike. Oh, it's frustrating. Are you going to do a small shop tour like on your channel, Wood Pigeon? You going to do a video? That's a good idea. 10 minutes until go time. I think I don't know, guys. Spent all my time thinking about being in the woods, you know. No, I'll save that for when I do the video about the new computer. Never mind. I'm gonna cut this. Tired. Where the hell was Zach Fudge tonight? What's going on? What's going on with that? Where's Zach? Where's Paul Bakima? You guys are cutting me deep by not being here, man. Where's Hiking Deep? The hell's Hiking Deep, man? Wood Pigeon, get on the phone. Call Hiking Deep and say, what the hell, man? Where were you? Just kidding. Coming down, like what, 9 minutes left? Which is good, because I gotta take a piss. Beer's done. I've talked about all my knives. You know, just enough time to show them off one last time. A little more at Chisel. A little more at Garberg. For some reason, my marking knife is here. Have you guys seen this? How many of you guys watch Paul Sellers? This is my marking knife. It's exactly the same one as Paul. Wow, that's in focus. You know, not anymore. Yeah. Yeah, it's not marketed as a marking knife. You guys know what a marking knife is, right? Any of you guys who do like woodworking or cabinet making, you use a knife and you get a much more accurate line than like a big pencil mark. You know, because in woodworking, you got to be exact. Okay, so there it is. So that's what I use when I take a measurement on a piece of wood. I mark, you know, I put a square on it, cut across. It's a really nice little design, and it's not plastic. It was affordable as hell. The way you close it, you pull. Let's do this way. You pull, say this there, boom. Blades are affordable, cheapest chips. It's a great little solution. As I said, it's not technically a marking knife, so it's not like ground on just one side, but it's a great little knife. Nice little utility knife. I don't know why it's on my desk, though. And of course, there's always this. LT, thanks again. Still going strong. Getting a little more beat up, but still going strong. Oof. Ooh, I got to do some work on that. You're not gonna work for me, are you? You stupid. Oh, I wanted to show you some schmutzy schmutz on the blade, but it's not gonna work. You recently did a maple sugar video. I didn't see that. I did not see that. Speaking of which, when are we hitting the bush next? Ooh, thanks for reminding me. I forgot to ask the missus when it's going to be good. I'll find out. No, I haven't lost it yet. Yeah, that's the thing with pigeon. It's cleaner lines if you do. And also, another thing I've taken from Paul Sellers is to do what like a knife wall before sawing. So you cut the line, you score the line, and then you come in on the chisel on the waist side, tuck tuck tuck, so that you've got a nice sharp line that you then saw there, and you don't end up with that kind of. It's great. It works fabulous. Yes, I'd like to see your workshop, actually. You want to expand into the shed. Nice. I like hearing about workshop expansion. Oh, so much tea. So much tea. Your wife can be okay with you expanding into the shed, though? Mr. Serge? That can be all right? What do you mean it's cool? I haven't lost it. Of course I haven't lost it yet, LT. I never lose anything. Never lost anything in my life. No, Simone, you can never have too big a wood shop. It's like, especially if you get into furniture making. As soon as you got a table saw in the middle, and you're working with plywood or like 10-foot pieces of wood. That's why guys with serious wood shops, if you see them on YouTube or in real life, they've always got these huge spaces. It's because you need it if you're working with large pieces of wood. You know, if you can just crack the door open, like, you know, open up one side of the workshop and work outside, then it's not that big a deal. But like a 2-car garage is the ideal size for a like a good workshop. That's not like an industrial size one, you know? Because if you have a like a jointer along the wall, you need 6 to 8 feet on either side of that thing, right? Because if you're doing if you're building a bed, if you're building a bed, you need a lot of space around that thing. No, I haven't seen his workshop yet. My Leatherman, I don't know. I ain't got no ideas. I don't know nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? In fact, I haven't even seen Serge's house. I've never been to Serge's place. You know, before Serge and I met each other, last time I saw him, he was living on the other shore, up north in Lorraine? Or was it Bois-des-Filions? One of those, somewhere up there. I'm not going to get too exact anyway because it's the internet. But he was living up there instead of down where he is now. But even then, I never saw his place. We were work buddies. Man, back in the day, working for a great big jerk, whose name I will not use because I just called him a great big jerk. Great Big Jerk is still in charge of that company and now living in the Czech Republic, I think. Funny how that works, eh? The new palace. The new palace. The new palais. Yeah, wouldn't mind seeing your place. No matter how big your workshop, the wife and kids will fill it with stuff they don't know where it fits in their... I know. I have that problem with the garage right now, in fact. I'm looking forward to fixing that at some point. In fact, what I'm going to do at some point is put a mezzanine into the garage that we can use as like storage for all the stuff that's currently taking up the room on the ground floor of the garage, so that I can free that up as a workspace. Because otherwise it'll just end up, you know, it's never going to stop being storage, you know? Because that's just the way it works with these things, as you guys clearly know. Yeah. Yeah, because there's the roof does this, right? It's not flat. There's the roof. So if I put like a mezzanine across half of it with some stairs going up, and I just start putting, you know, storage stuff up there, then it's fine. LT, nice. I like it. I like it. I'm glad that's happening this year for you. For me, it'll be a couple of years until I can get around to doing my garage, I think. But I have great plans. I have great plans, you know. What I would love to do is just knock the garage down and build a wooden workshop, like a dedicated workshop. Still have a garage door-sized opening door, but have it like not an accordion door, but like a folding door in 3 panels. I have many, many dreams. No, nobody can type tonight. That's why I'm just talking, because you guys are being funny. Up 2,300 hours. Okay, so thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'm glad that we got to discuss backpacks and turn Serge on to stuff that he can't afford. I feel a little guilty about that. But I'll speak to you guys next week. As I always say, if you have anything you want to talk about one of these nights, let me know in any of the socials or email if you got it. And oh, maybe I do have a bell. Oh well, to hell with that. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.